Prepare to fight.
Finally, this game is going to start. Unbelievable. That's absolutely unbelievable. About a 30-minute delay. Non-existent server issues were blamed. That's great. We're going to start here on Bremen, and it's going to be NBYTE on the attack. Airstrike has come out in the middle area. Toxic picking up a double kill, but quite a few kills in reply from NBYTE. The Dynamite is going to go down, but the Engineers drop down without a medic in support. Presty's just a little bit behind, and he's not going to be able to make it across to get that Engineer picked up. So it looks like SICK6 have survived this main push. The first spawn of NBYTE. But this aggression from the SICK6 guys could backfire, but 3 kills picked up very, very quickly. Nice play on the left-hand side of the map for SICK6, and that's a really nice like spawn kill. Strike is going to come out on the Axis spawn, but they should avoid that quite easily. They don't have to get into position too quickly. Fireball does pick up that double frag with the Thompson. As you see, Blade drop down there. We see a couple of the NBYTE teams making some progress into the ruins. FlopG's picks up that rifle, and the flag has been touched. Oh no, it didn't get touched. It would have been retaken quite easily by Axis, but it was close stuff. FlopG's is going to pick up that double frag, and the flag has remained in Axis hands for their next respawn. But the NBYTE guys are all over the ruins. There's not much map control for Axis here. Big double frag from Iron, straight caught out. Didn't seem to be too aware where the Axis player was hiding. And although NBYTE are piling on the pressure on this first stage, SICK6 are dealing with it pretty reasonably well. They have only had to deal with NBYTE players in 2s or 3s up until this point. As you see, Matthias pick up that double Luger frag. And I think a couple of the SICK6 guys are actually down to pistols maybe. As you see a couple of them trying to find some weapons. And they've got to deal with no ammo pretty much for 15 or so seconds. They are picking up the frags with these Lugers though. Twitty does take down Stray, and I think they're going to be able to survive another spawn. As you see, Fireball pushing in towards the flag. The respawn does come in with Axis, and they're doing really well. 2.5 minute hold on this first stage. That's a nice little bonus time. The first stage of Bremen can be a bit hit or miss. You can get a reasonable defense in like this, or you can just get rolled over in within the first minute or so. And the sort of pressure that NBYTE have been piling on has been it's been really well to like sort of withstand that and stop them from getting the flag. They are falling back, and oh, the respawn comes in of allies. I'm not sure who that was. Axis are all running to the corners. 3 kills coming though. NBYTE are going to be able to clear out this respawn of the Axis, although it is a 2-man team. Still alive. Toxic double frag from Fireball, really nice. The 180 gets a couple of headshots in there as well, and the plant is going to go down on main. So NBYTE taking a little bit of time, 3 minutes to get that flag, but you saw the respawn cap instantly done, like perfect timing, as the Axis are not going to be set up on this next stage. They're going to be pushing across the top right now. There you go, you can see them in the background. A Panzer would be amazing right now, but it's not going to happen. As you see, the allies pushing in towards CP. It isn't in Axis hands. If an Engineer can get in there quickly, they might be able to grab it. Maybe just tap it. Oh no, the team kill comes in, and I think FlopG's gibbed himself with his own nade. And that's why you don't hold a nade in your hand, guys. That's why you don't hold a nade in your hand for 4 seconds, especially on 10 health. Cresty picks up a big double frag with that Sten, and the CP is in allied hands. They just need to get that Engineer into position to get that built up. And although it took them quite a long time to get that first stage done, they've rolled over onto the second stage. No defense for SICK6 just yet, although kills are coming in. Matthias picks up that double frag, pushing right across towards CP. Iron gets taken down by Fireball, and again we need that Engineer to be in position. Fireball, last man standing at the CP. Just gonna nice pre-shoot from Fireball there. Takes down Squid on that corner. You heard the footsteps, and Fireball's very good at this shooting game. Triple quad, was that 4 headshots that he got onto Squid there. Really nice stuff. As you see FlopG start pushing in towards CP. He should have just helped him finish it off. The CP is going to get built up by Stray though, and the respawn will come in of allies in about 15 seconds, so not too bad for SICK6. They just have to deal with 1 or 2 stragglers from that flag area. As you see, I think they actually had someone in the keycard room. They did indeed. It is going to be Cresty. He is going to make it across. The keycard is down on the corner of the road. No 6-6 players moving in to revive. Oh, straight instantly Gibbs. As you see, Fireball now pick up the objective. He is going to have a free run into the generator room. And the keycard is going to go into position. That's going to open up the truck bay area, as you can see. As only a couple of 6-6 players are defending this right now. The barrier is up for the Axis. As that's just going to force the allies just to take their time a little bit. RT is down. Stonage taking a bit of damage from the artillery. As the barrier has been planted by the allies. The allied engineer. A spawn push is coming in. Matthias picks up another double frag. And they have quite a heavy spawn defense here. They could get... once that barrier goes down, they just need to rotate a little bit more towards that truck bay. The main defense is the most important one. I think you see Stray just gets taken down by the MP40 of Twiddy there. I think Twiddy was the last player alive. Maybe Iron would have had to rotate to the truck. I want to see a bigger defense here at truck. There's only 1 or 2 guys defending this main corridor, and it's going to be Twiddy getting taken down, dies and gets put into the most annoying place of all. Stray pushing around by himself. He needs medic support. He needs to go away. The medics will go. As much as you want the medics to follow you, you have to go the correct ways as well. As the frag is going to come in. He is going to get insta-give though. Nice rifle shot from Iron. And 6-6 have managed to pick up a bundle of frags at this truck bay area. Loads of them still alive as well. And again, they're going quite aggressive on their spawn. They've got a three-man push, 3-man defense on that side. Squid is going to come across to the truck area. Pick up that frag. Going to try and watch some first-person action. Iron is not going to be able to pick up that frag, but he had Squid on hand to give him that support. I think the truck is going to be built up. Stray did get killed, but Cresty picks up a really good revive while on that truck, of course. That revive protection is going to be enough for him to get that truck built up. The barrier is already destroyed. Are they going to be able to build it back up again? We hear a rifle here. It's going to be Iron. He's going to put in a bit of charge onto this barrier. Flopjeez is going to try and take him down. But Iron is in position. He is risking fall. He's going to be out for fall there. I'm not sure if the Axis have got an engineer. We'll see what happens. As you see Twiddy, an SMG engineer. He's going to move in for that barrier. And I think he may actually get it. He has indeed, and that's brilliant work by 6-6 to get that barrier back up. That's going to be another 30 seconds on the clock for these guys. It's going to take at least 30 seconds for that dynamite to blow. It's going to go down quite quickly though, as you see the engineer prop that down. That's going to be Stray, I believe, as the truck is going to move on towards the barrier. So we'll see what the Axis decide here, whether they're going to go to the backstage or not. It does look like they're going to go for that backstage barrier, and they're going to build that up as well. This isn't going to slow the allies down too much. They can blow that barrier before the truck even gets there. As you see, Stonage is going to defend this barrier all by himself. He's got a couple of people moving towards it though, and they know he's got. They should be given a call that they're underneath CP, and Stonage himself knew they were underneath CP, and he seemed to jump out and be surprised by the fact that he got shot in the back. So the truck is going to move on. The barrier has been planted at this back spawn. There is no engineer to defuse this though. 6-6 have actually managed to revive the engineer. It is going to be Iron on that defuse. The nade comes in, big Gib, and all the frags coming in for NBYTE. 3 come in. Toxic, probably last player alive for the Axis. 10 more seconds left on this dynamite, and the truck is just going to push on from the other barrier. It's going to get there just in time, it seems. As you see, the barrier blew up just before the truck got there, so it didn't slow them down at all. As Panzer's going to come out. That could have been huge from Stray. He's only going to be able to pick up that 1 kill, but Fireball's going to pick up a double. And Cresty's going to be able to clean it off and with Flopjeez. And I think Matthias, last man alive. He might be able to slow this down just a little bit. It's not going to happen. And that's going to be around about a 9 minute 20 time. There we go, 9 minutes and 15 seconds. And we saw some really good parts from NBYTE, like really solid parts, and then other parts of it that just really struggled. That first stage, it took them 3 minutes. After that, they got that CP so quickly, so much of a good push. And then the barrier builds from 6-6 did great work, particularly that one at the keycard area. So them down by a solid 30 seconds. The second barrier That was planted just here, didn't do anything. You saw the truck didn't even get slowed down once. I think it blew just as the truck got here, which is really unfortunate for SICK6. But a 9-minute 15 time isn't too bad. I think that's just sort of in the vicinity of you being happy with your defense. You know, if it's 8 minutes something, you're not going to be too happy. But 9 minutes, it's not too bad on Bremen. And it's sort of it's just getting into the area where the attacking team will be slightly disappointed with that. They would have wanted it to be slightly quicker, and it could have been. It really could have been. Now we're going to see SICK6 on the attack, and this first stage they managed to defend for 3 minutes themselves. So if they picked up that flag within the first minute or so, it would really help their cause. So we're going to watch Stray on this first spawn. He's going to do a very early nade, too early in fact. No, it's not. That was a perfect timing, as you see. One of the players get boosted up. Stray is going to be able to pick up a kill onto Sally as well. No revive comes in, but they're aware of that flag push. As Stray does seem a bit agitated, a little bit nervous, maybe missing those revives. Just some basic stuff. We'll see what happens. Might have just been a solid miss. This can happen. SICK6 are taking over the right-hand side of the map, though. As you see, Matthias in the low ruins area. He's going to start getting back up. Squid is pushing across as he picks up a teammate. Revives are coming, so extra push towards flag, and they should actually have this now. Stray, last man alive. They nearly missed it. As Axis are going to spawn back. They're going to be able to build up all of the barriers, all of the CP. Everything's going to be built up here. Or at least it should be. As you see, Fireball pushing across. We'll see what the allies can do to slow them down. Big rifle comes across from Iron, and that's nearly going to get that double frag. He does pick up one in the end, and that is going to be Blade. He is possibly going to be a medic, though, as the CP is going to be built up by Axis. And I'm thinking SICK6 has got a slight advantage here. Flopgy's nice MP40 play. Known for that rifle, but happy to whip out that MP40 when needed. So we're going to see that Axis maybe get set up here. Quite a few players in crossfire positions. We are watching Flopgy's, as I said. Usually plays rifle. You probably see him class up as an engineer. So killed out very early there. I don't think he wanted to use his ammo, so he could give it to his teammate. But push is going to come in from low on Sally. He does get a headshot onto Fireball, I believe. As the push comes in, 2 players for the allies into that CP area. The double kill comes in. Big play from Sally is going to clear out that CP, and I don't think the Axis are going to be able to push across. Lots of kills coming in. SICK6 have full control of CP now, and the objective has been taken. Brilliant rifle from Iron, and I think Squid's going to be able to get the objective into the generator room safe and sound. The truck bay area is going to get opened up. I don't think there's an engineer in position, as you see. NBYTE move towards the truck. Another big double kill from Sally. He's playing really good. Triple kill, in fact. Will he be able to pick up one more? No. Cresty from Dark is going to take him down. So 6.5 minutes remaining. They're in a much better position than NBYTE were on their attack. But this truck bay area can be very hard to break down at times, and it's all about the calls and going from spawn to the main area. As you see, lots of kills come in. I think that's Fireball double kill. The plant is going to go down, and maybe a push for a defuse here. This is just to waste the charge and annoy the allies just that little bit. I can't see a defuse maybe coming in time. Oh, nice. Sally in position just to stop that from happening. Nice play from him. I don't think they've got another engineer. I can't see Flopgy's anywhere close. As that dynamite is about to blow. Toxic is going to be able to make it into the truck area. He's going to meet them head on. Gets wiped out by Flopgy's. And a big push coming through spawn. Maybe allies. I hear a lot of Axis gunfire. As you see, quite a few allies just decide to kill out. And the next push should come on towards main. As you see, Twitty backed up by a medic. Probably more. I hear quite a lot of gunfire. 2 or 3 players. Nice headshots coming out from Stonehenge. And the long range shooting, Stonehenge going to be able to take down 2. He is going to eat that rifle from Iron. With a lot of the NBYTE players deciding to kill out. As the Panzer comes out. Oh, that could have been disgusting. I think that was Toxic on that Panzer. It looked like a 3-man grouping. They got quite fortunate there. As lots of kills coming in for NBYTE. As it looks like they're going to be able to set up quite a strong defense here at Truck. The rest of their defenses looked a bit questionable. This Truck defense, like I said, if you can just set up and get those calls together, these guys will be slightly better at like giving those calls and working together. But their other stages were really poor. Lots of kills coming in, but actually for SICK6 on the respawn, 4 kills very quickly. The engineer has been taken down. No give comes in, and it's going to be Flop G's. This grenade is going to be really important. He's not going to be able to pick up that kill properly, and they're going to be able to take the Truck. 4 guys in that area, and the airstrike does come down. We saw an interesting airstrike, to say the least, from Aphesia in the same sort of position. And I'm going to actually try and pick up Matthias on this Panzer. They're going to be able to push to this back barrier, and he's going to be able to pick up one of the engineers. No, he isn't. I think that was Toxic taking down Flop G's. But no medic support for these engineers. Absolutely no medics in sight, and Straight is going to get taken down, and a 5-tick nade is just going to get thrown on his body. So that's going to be the easy gib, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be a first map win for the SICK6 team. As you see Cressley on the rifle. It's interesting stuff. The rifle is going to be popped up from Iron, as another one comes in. Rifle grenade, Panzer. Picking up a bundle of kills on that sort of fish in a barrel situation. All trying to plow through a door is not going to work out too well for them. And the Truck is going to get through and go home. This is actually a really good time. It's around 5 or 6 minutes. And I believe the way that this works is NBYTE now get to pick the second map, and we probably will see Supply. They seem to be good at Supply and like Supply. I'll just pick up the 6 minutes 2 seconds, very good time. I'm going to bring up the scores for you. You see Fireball picking up 29 kills, Iron replying, and Toxic 31 and 29 apiece. The big damage dealer for the allies there was Iron with 4.7k, but Sally doing a good job. 4.2. He got quite a few double kills in. Nice play from Sally. There was I think a couple of double kills on the early stages, and particularly that CP completely cleared it out, and that was very important. Picking up that kill onto the field up is reasonably simple stuff, but picking up that medic as well was really helped their team just get the CP so quickly. Help them out heavily in terms of that 6 minute time, which is a really good time on Bremen Deeds. I mean, and they didn't even look like they were wiping NBYTE on every stage, particularly in that last stage. They got held off for what, 2 or 3 minutes, so that could have been even faster. So it's not going to be Supply, it's going to be Gold Rush. I'm going to update the score on the screen, and it's going to be a 2-0 lead for SICK6, as I do my best to update the score. There we go, SICK6 with a 2-0 lead, and that should be updated on the screen now. So now like I say, it's NBYTE's map choice, and it could be interesting. Very interesting. It's obviously confident here on Gold Rush.
Medic.
And we're hopefully not going to have to wait too long for the ready ups this time round. I think though we have seen SICK6 play a couple of times on Gold Rush as well. Not on the stream, but they have played in ET Cup and taken down, I believe, TMOE on Gold Rush. So they're not too shabby on it themselves. I know a lot of those the Finnish players like it.
Construct the command post.
I was going to see a bit of a dodgy nade coming out from Blade on that first spawn. Mines are going to go down. We did see Not sure whose defense it was, but it was a very poor defense. With no mines. I think it might have even been tag. There was no mines on tank in that first 30-second period. And Allies just had freedom to just push in on main. And this first push from SICK6 is very, very slow. As Iron nearly takes down his teammate. Lots of kills coming in. And Stray picks up a triple kill on that side area. He's going to try and chase it out for that 4 kill. And Toxic is actually going to kill out. We're going to see FlopG's on the offensive on side. Decides to kill out as well. As Sally pushes him main. He actually made it into corner. Nice shot from FlopG. Is going to take him down. He will be able to give the another ally player as the push is coming in on towards side. As Iron going to get in a headshot on towards Cresty. Cresty does take him down. And Cresty's got the shot lined up. Big Cresty triple kill. As this is interesting play from Stray. The engineer won't get past it, but he's going to get revived on the tank, and this could be a tank build. Really nice. Twiddy is going to get so much charging on that tank. It must be like 90% built. As you're going to see the allies just try and push. They'll probably go for quite a heavy main push here. No mines really set up because I think actually Stray's out for a little bit of time. You see that one mine has got to do all the work. I can't see any allies really pushing in. Allies coming towards main actually. The kills are going to come out. Twiddy should just be able to kill. Just run through main. You need to go quickly, sir. He is going to get taken down in that doorway. The rifle grenades are going to come out and kill his medic as well as he is picked up. The build started again. But again, no medic in position this time round. So that obviously reset the build timer. A new fresh push coming on towards side for SICK6. The rifle is going to come up from FlopG. I think it bounced off Iron's face and came back towards him. So it's not going to be able to do anything. Squid, nice double headshot. I don't think he finished it off with that Gib. He did indeed, actually. That's going to be one medic on side out for full. As might have a little back push coming. Double landmine frag from Cresty. As I believe that's the landmine set up at back. As yeah, I think that was from his first spawn. Kind of fortunate with that, helped him out. A lot of NBYTE players are killing out here, so it's going to give SICK6 a little bit of freedom to push into side. They're going to be able to take down 1 on 4. Fireball, big shooter out. As you're going to see Toxic push into corner. He's going to get on a little bit of long range damage. He needs some team support though. He's by himself at the moment. So he is going to get taken down. Blade playing this main position. Now helping them out outside. It's pretty frantic for him at the moment. He's going to have to jump back and forth. He is taken down by Matthias and he is out for spawn as well. Another big shooter for NBYTE. Fireball and Blade probably going to be doing the big work with that SMG. Going to be on Fireball right now. He's got someone to deal with on side. He just missed him on the lean. He's going quite aggressive. Cresty is actually picking up a couple of kills in this back area. MP40 killed, then Thompson managed to swap out the weapon in time. You see Fireball put on quite a lot of damage on towards Twiddy. The grenade is going to just wipe Twiddy out of the game. Maybe that's a revive on him. And slow progress here on this first stage for SICK6. They have the advantage. They don't have to set a time. They could, of course, double full hold to still win the game. No one wants to see that. Matthias does pick up that double frag at main area. As the side push is coming through. Lots of kills. Stray picks up a double frag. Cresty as well. Cresty with a triple on the back area. And at the moment, NBYTE are playing really well just individually. I haven't really seen much call for their team stuff coming just yet. That's what Peace is going to be able to pick up a frag onto Toxic just coming through that corridor area. Trying to back up his engineer. He's going to say, no, not this time. As we probably actually will see SICK6 make some progress into side now because they'll see some kill outs from NBYTE. Cresty needs to get this kill in. He's got 2 to deal with on this back area. If he gets taken out for full here, I could see SICK6 taking it over. As he's got Sally. And one more nice shot from Cresty. And again, NBYTE are surviving. Just, even the small chances that SICK6 are being handed, they're just not managing to do much with. So a big kill out coming from NBYTE, and they managed to get in that side area, but the respawn, those long range rifle grenades and stuff, just so easy to shut them down. See Flopgy's push out on before his respawn. A bit of damage in, another rifle grenade pinged out. He's going to take down Iron. Iron thrown all the way back on side. We'll probably see another rifle grenade come out. Grenade, in fact. Flopgy is going to take down Iron once more. And another rifle grenade. Flopgy is playing brilliantly at the moment. And this is just going to be down to the comms. He's getting all the calls. Cresty would have been given those calls on the back push. And this first stage from NBYTE looks extremely strong. This is all going to be comms, team play. The communication really does help the rifle out a lot. You can just do those blind shots. You saw Flopgy's do 1 or 2 just completely blind shots. Just putting faith on his teammates. As the next push is going to come on towards side. SICK6 actually picking up a few kills on this side area. 4-man push. Is Flopgy's going to be in position again? He is. Cresty's going to pick up a double kill as well. And Fireball picks up a double himself. Is it going to be a triple? He is going to be able to finish it off, but he is going to be maybe pushed out for full, and he is indeed out for full spawn, and that's not too great. It's going to put a bit more pressure on the rest of his NBYTE teammates, as the spam is going to come in towards side again. I don't know how Flopgy's didn't pick up that A kill, as they're doing a really good job. Just the crossfire, really strong, just baiting the allies into certain positions, and then just wiping them out when they get into like the spam spots, the crossfire, the nades, all in at the same time. It's so hard to deal with. As Iron's going to try and take down Stonage. The rush is on. Manages to take down the finished rifle. And this is not looking good for SICK6. I think we did say before that these teams need to really look at problems, not try and avoid some of the issues that they're having. As you see, Fireball, get a teammate, get a kill. It's all good, it's all good. The respawn was there for Stonage. But it's just to frustrate SICK6 a little bit more. Nade's going to get thrown out on side. Just stick on Fireball. He did hear some gunfire. He's going to have 2 players to deal with. Nice shooting from Fireball. He is going to be able to pick up the third. No, rifle grenade does come out from Iron. And that's a double frag. A couple of players out for about 10 seconds for NBYTE on that side area. They need to take some map control here, particularly on side. If they can't get in on the side on that respawn, they're going to have to deal with the rifle grenade every time. And we'll probably see Flopgy's pinging some rifles a couple of times. The back push is on, and again, 3 players just looking straight at it. You know it's happening. Nice shot from Stray. Mattis is going to get mowed down at main. That's maybe some progress made by Iron. I think he is in corner. Headshot is going to come out from Cresty, and kills are coming out from Iron. They might be able to hold off on this stage now. He has been taken down. Double kill from Fireball is going to just relieve some of that pressure from the allies. Twitty pushing. He has got medic support, and he might be able to push across the middle. Sally has taken control, pushing towards the Axis spawn, and they really should have it. Is the Gib going to come out? Amazing play by Cresty. Picks up that double kill, and the mine's going to be able to finish off the job with the Gib. But another engineer is going to push through main, and Iron is instantly gibbed by that landmine. How are they holding on? Squid is going to be able to pick up that knife kill on Stonage. I've got no idea what's going on. This is just so frantic at the moment. NBYTE only 3 or 4 players alive. You see Stray trying to rotate back from the back spawn. He decided to spawn back to try and make that barrier. But they have got control at this tank area still, and SICK6 look a bit frustrated. And at the moment, they are actually managed to keeping the Axis in spawn. And Nate is going to come out ill-timed revive. Ill-timed reload. He was an engineer, not a problem. Double grenade comes out from Flopgy's again. And the spam is immense from the NBYTE team. Now, when you've got 3 top quality aimers, Cresty, Fireball, and of course Blade, you really need to have some good spam around them and some good, you know, they pretty much have a perfect setup in terms of their team. Not sure if Silent is playing for this team for LAN or not. I'm not 100% certain on that. I know he played one of the ET Cup games for them. they've got the big aimers, the spammers, you know, and they've got, of course got I'd say Stonehenge is probably the normal medic role. As you see, a lot of kills coming out. NBYTE doing a great job on this first stage, and I think SICK6 can just count themselves fortunate that they don't actually need to set a time here to stay in this game. They can risk getting full health, as you see Stray dive in his own grenade. That was interesting. Bounced off the door frame, or the edge of the door, and just back at him. 3 guys pushing in towards side. The nade again, spam comes out, but they're going to be able to hold on to this side area. They need to push forward a bit. Nice long range headshots from Toxic. Brilliant shooting from Toxic. He's going to be able to hold a couple of them in the spawn area. Cresty is going to be able to deal with him on back. He decides actually to kill out instead. And you see a lot of the Axis players all stuck in the spawn area. Nice stuff from the Axis, from the Allies, managing to just hold the Axis off. The next respawn will be coming in as the push comes across. Finally, Twitty's on the tank, and he should be able to pick it up this time. As you see, finally, the Allies are going to be able to steal the tank. A bit too late, though, I think. 3.5 minutes left on the clock, and that's going to be... I'm still going to say this is probably going to be a full hold, but at least they've got a little bit of confidence now. You know, there's a big difference in terms of going onto your own defense and getting full held at tank, or managing to actually grab that tank. As the I could have made a really horrible joke there. I decided not to. As I think that's just a random ambulance or police car rolling past my house. That's with my window closed, guys. Imagine my window being insane. Toxic trying to just frustrate him at the back spawn. Sally is going to be able to get a gib and a kill. A couple of gibs actually is maybe a bit of control here at this backstage for SICK6. You never know. I mean, it's not going to change much. If they set a 14-minute 59 time, or they set a 15-minute time, it makes zero difference for them. They are in a fortunate position where they don't have to set a time to still win. They just have to defend a time. Their defense is the most important thing. So even if they set 8 minutes, if they were to lose in 7, obviously, never mind. If they set 15 and then manage to defend it, if you can take a minute off that clock, it can help you out quite a lot. Nice shooting from Sally. He's going to get that double kill into the lower CP area. And Krusty being annoying. Maybe going to be able to pick up that triple. He is indeed. Brilliant stuff from Krusty. He's shooting really well. We saw, I'd say, Rusty Krusty in action for I'd say probably a couple of months, and he seems to just be peaking just as the LAN comes up. So he must be really confident with the LAN. I would be if I was playing as well as that. As you see, spam is coming down. 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. I don't think there's enough time to get everything done. Tank in position, gold in the back of the truck, and truck moving up the hill. It's going to be definitely the full hold. As this has been a really solid defense from NBYTE, and they maybe just need to work on their Bremen a little bit. You know, the map pool for LAN is I think is only six maps. So they seem to be quite solid on supply. They seem to be quite solid on Gold Rush. And as long as your radar's good, I know you have to play quite a lot of maps in this event, just in terms of how the map choices will go. I think it's every map is played in the group stage, so you wanna be solid.
They've damaged the tank. Objective
As you see, SICK6 just trying to pick up a few frags, pad those stats a little bit, save some face. Matthias picking up quite a few kills. Actually, nice headshot onto Blade. He's going to get taken down straight, supporting his teammate there. 25 seconds left, and this is going to be a full hold. Like I say, SICK6 fortunate they didn't have to set a time. They will have to defend for 15 minutes to win. And again, even if they don't defend this, sort of like no real pressure on them. If they don't manage to defend it, they will have a decider to win the game. It's the benefits of winning that first map. So I'm going to bring up the stats. 233 XP for Cresty. Lots of XP for him. Revives and a lot of kills as well. You see 38 kills for the German. He went huge, 6.1k damage. Really, really nice play from Cresty. He was playing on that back area well as well, which isn't, I wouldn't say is like the easiest place to get loads of frags. I mean, in enemy territory history, you sort of remember a few players that really did well at back area, you know. I remember Snoop probably being one of the best back players that played on Gold Rush. And we've also got Medixa playing for Tag now, plays back very, very solidly. I think Crumbs has played back a couple of times. He plays it anyways. Generally that sort of smart player, whereas Cresty's known more for his aim, and he was aiming very, very well there. As we see on the attack, Twiddy 539. He did pick up 2k damage. He was playing that meat shield engineer, hoping to get that revive. It didn't go too well for him. He got pretty much annihilated at every attempt going through that main area. Not very good. 0 Gibbs as well for the engineer. You'd expect him to get 1 or 2 Gibbs with that spam. But indeed, Snoop was one of the best players on back area Gold Rush I can remember. As we're now going to see the defense come out from SICK6, knowing that if they full hold, they have won the game. It gives you a nice little thought, as NBYTE have to set a time. No question of it. They have to get a time in. No matter what the time is, as long as it's not 15 minutes full hold, it's going to be a map win for them. As you see, a big push actually coming on towards back, and they're going to just avoid the CP. And really nice play. Straight is going to be able to make it up. He went a bit too far ahead of his medic. And that's a real shame, but the respawn did come in with access, and they probably would have dealt with that quite easily. As you see, 1 or 2 on that back area still. They're going to get taken down Stone Age. I think Cresty has backed off quite heavily. Nate does actually come in, and he does pick up that kill onto Matthias. And this is just Cresty frustrating him at back. SICK6 are going to be able to clean up them kills. Nice play. So far from SICK6, they have had something to deal with. That was a really nice push, a really nice thought. They just need to, the NBYTE guys need to just continue with that sort of like strategy thinking, like actual meaningful pushes rather than plus forward. It does make a big difference in terms of progress. They got back very, very strong there. As you're going to see, Blade takedown 1. He isn't going to get in that Gib. I'm going to pick up them at CP. It does look like they're actually going to be able to pick up the CP. I think they must have had a Covey, for sure. They did indeed. Cresty is on that Covey. Squid is going to drop him down. 4 kills come in for SICK6. The slash kills are real, as I think you've got 1 player pushed up on side, so they had a bit of knowledge. They had that early info, so it's not too bad. See Squid here by himself now. Exchange of nades on that side area. Flop Juice is going to get taken down. Squid not going to be able to pick up that double frag. Cresty's probably going to get the revive in on his rifle, and big kills coming in for NBYTE. They're going to be able to take over this stage, and I think they're probably going to be able to get the tank within the first couple of minutes. Brilliant work by NBYTE, and that's going to be down to the revives, and you're going to see the tank get destroyed. Lots of SICK6 frags come in, and Stone Age, one of the few players still alive, is just going to linger at the back area, trying to slow them down, as they're going to try and push on towards the barrier. It's not going to happen. Fireball manages to pick up a frag, and they're just going to be all over the allied spawn now. Be ready for it. As the nade does come in, Fireball's going to sacrifice himself, but he does get in that give nade onto Matthias. And that's going to be Fireball out for a little bit of time. Big artillery from Blade, brilliantly timed. He's going to be able to pick up that double frag. As Iron is, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Oh, he needed to have some sort of medic support. There was no one in position, seemingly, to help him out. As you see, Toxic, I believe, renaming. He's not happy with himself, obviously. He thinks he's pretty bad at the moment. As I thought he played very good on Bremer, at least. So the dynamite has been applied at CP. Yeah, barrier has been passed by the tank, so we're all safe. 11.5 minutes to go, and it looks like advantage NBYTE at the moment, picking up a lot of frags. They have already progressed very far with the objectives. The tank is pretty much on the bridge. It's going to just turn onto the bridge right now. The tank has been damaged again, though. Brilliant work by the Axis to get that done. As again, you're going to see the tank pretty much destroyed instantly. This is awesome work. You really want to damage the tank, say 2 or 3 times on that progress towards the bridge. A triple headshot from Squid just before the respawn. Auf Wiedersehen, indeed. As the tank isn't going to get built up. Iron is actually going to be able to grab that CP. And that's again just going to frustrate the allies a little bit. This is probably going to add about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes altogether to this sort of area. This is good work from SICK6, who need to slow down the allies significantly. As you see, Flopsy's just... I don't think even he knows what's going on right now. He's got a plan though. The rifle is going to come out. He's not going to be able to kill anybody. The strike onto the bridge. I think that was an allied strike. He isn't going to be able to do much. The tank has been damaged once more. And Axe is doing a good job of just frustrating him, slowing him down. They need to do this really well. And from what we've seen, this is sort of like no offense meant to NBYTE, of course, but this is more like the basics of the old school gameplay is destroy the tank, slow it down. So at least SICK6 have that lockdown. They are gonna have a big push on towards this tank actually. This is Cresty going a bit roguelike. 3 or 4 guys of SICK6 all around, clustered around the CP, lower CP area. Striker's going to come out, but not too much that SICK6 have to deal with at the moment. They're doing a good job of just holding them all back. And this is, I thought it would be about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes slowdown. It looks like it's going to be maybe closer to 3 or 4, which would be really good for SICK6. Of course, like I said, the big pressure on NBYTE at the moment. They have to win this map. They have to win this map, and initially it looked really easy. You know, 15 minutes. They got the tank in the first 1.5 minutes. Maybe they're just taking their foot off the gas pedal at the moment. They need to just hit that accelerator a little bit and realise that there is a bit of pressure. Huge frags coming in for SICK6. Twitty picks up a triple kill. He nearly got more kills there than he did on the entire attack. He's got 5 kills on attack and 3 kills in 2 seconds on defense. And he's happy to just show that maybe it's just like he said, just that style of engineer play which can go for you sometimes. Just waiting for that medic to revive you and push forward slowly. Quite often doesn't. And then when it doesn't, your stats look horrible. They look very horrible. As you see SICK6 still setting up really nice. Just dealing with the Axis team no matter where they push from. And they managed to destroy the tank here, I believe, at around about the 10-minute mark. So they haven't managed to get their hands on that tank and move it forward any further for 2 minutes. As you see, a double push coming in from the upper area. NBYTE trying to do the drop down onto the tank, and I think one player did move down. It is going to get taken down. Paluki, aka Squid, is going to be able to deal with him. As a big push is actually coming down this main area. Nice spam. Iron is going to be able to take one down with that grenade, and they've decided to all kill out. The landmines are going to have to do their jobs now, as I don't think they've got an engineered set up. It is actually going to be Stray getting that silent build. I'm not sure, I can't remember why that happens. As a nade is going to come over the top, he is going to get taken down, and the strike is going to damage the tank once more. This is absolutely amazing tank destruction play from SICK6. I think they've destroyed it 5 or even 6 times, and every time they do that, you have to wait for the engineers recharge. You also, you know, can set up your own defense, just be really frustrating. And they've done really good work. Twiddy, double landmine kill. There we go. He's at least doubled his kills for this game already. I'm pretty sure he'd done that already. It's a little bit easier to get those kills, particularly as an engineer with those landmines in place. As you see, the tank, I think, has been moved into position. It's taken him a long time. It took him about 5 or 6 minutes to get really the tank down the hill and into position. That is really, really poor. And they'll be very disappointed with that. See, Axe is going very aggressive because they know they've got control of CP. As you've just heard it get destroyed. Allies now have it. They're going to have that forward spawn, and you're going to see SICK6 fall quite heavily back, trying to set up some mines, this third arch area.
Dynamite
And
planted.
they're going to run into the issue where they're going to have to kill out and retake third arch, which is going to be very difficult to do. Particularly as the allies are now going to be pushing across the top area. Maybe from barrels. We're going to check them out. Here they come across the middle. And big Panzer comes out. Stonehenge is actually going to be able to take down one at that back area. Nicely timed by Stonehenge. Could have got more. 3 guys sitting around that third. I think he might have put a little bit of damage onto the other guys. But SICK6 are happy enough to just get into position. 5 minutes and 35 seconds left of NBYTE's upper bracket time here on in where's it, that English language is really really a hard thing. As we see a big crossfire coming from SICK6. To deal with everyone. Pushing across the top, the revives doing awesome work as well, as you see Squid pick up that double frag. And yeah, as I say, 5 minutes left in NBYTE's upper bracket Reborn seeding tournament. They have to beat this time to push onto the decided map here. Nice double headshot from Toxic, not so shit it would seem, as he's going to have another player to deal with. He does get a headshot onto him as well. Matthias manages to finish off that kill. And nice, nearly a nice grenade comes in from Matthias. And you see Toxic just pushing for the respawn, but a lot of kills coming in for NBYTE. But they're going to have the respawn directly of SICK6 to deal with. As Stonehenge picks up quite a few headshots onto Iron. Nice revive comes in. Matthias should be able to clean up that kill, and he is indeed. Fireball is going to get his hands on the gold crate. He does have a bit of team support in the middle, and he's just going to push across. And this is a brilliant play from the Germans. They, as I said, they need to get a time, and they're going to be able to get the gold into the back of the truck. Are the allies, are the Axis going to be able to push out and get that barrier build? We're going to see Matthias kill out any second. No, he doesn't. He's actually going to go out on full spawn. And Iron's going to push on towards that barrier. He's going to just go ultra aggressive to the truck. And that's pretty much NBYTE getting that second map win. The truck is going to roll past the barrier. 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Toxic, last man alive, has to defend it. Sally does get that artillery kill. If Sally can get like a 3-man RT now, maybe Toxic has a chance. It's not going to happen. He's going to get overrun by Krusty. And the truck is going to roll away. We're going to stick on Blade, see if he gets that spawn frag. He's going to be able to pick up a double airstrike kill. The third at fourth. Oh wow, what a 4-man at second arch. A really nice play. I didn't jinx him. Normally, I normally watch like Medixa do this sort of thing when he's got into those positions, and then he's just like, it doesn't happen. And then I'm watching someone like on the other side of the map, Medixa gets a 4-man airstrike and like 3 Thompson kills. I'm just like, every time. So here comes the stats. Look at that. Toxic 45 kills. I'm not sure why he thinks he's bad there. 7.4k damage. Maybe that's just a bind. As we see 35 kills come out from Matthias. 7.6k damage. 45 kills in for Iron. Going across to the Germans, the Allied team. Krusty 55 kills. 9.4k damage. Brilliant map for Krusty. He played really well, particularly on that defense. As you see, 47 frags coming in for Fireball as well on a 7.3. Quite a few, like I say, flop Gs as the rifle, the big spam, Blade, Fireball, Krusty is the big aim, and you can see the damage these guys can put in is pretty unbelievable. 42k to 39k. Kind of slightly what you expect. They did defend for a little bit longer, so that's kind of the way it is. So they're going to do elimination. As you see, NBYTE, I think, obviously won that toss, and they're going to take out Radar first. And Adler is going to be able to get taken out. I think there is a supply. Is that the? I thought there was another map. Okay, so supply is going to be the map that gets played. As we're going to start the decider map here. The winner of this game, of course, goes on to face Rocket in the upper bracket final of the ET Reborn Land Seeding Tournament. We've had a great game so far. It's been pretty even, I'd say, across both maps. There's been points where SICK6 have dominated. There's been points where NBYTE have dominated. It's been mainly on defense for both teams as well. We did see some sort of roll over on Bremen for the attack of SICK6, and we saw a little bit of the same on certain stages of NBYTE's attack on Gold Rush. So we'll see how they're both going to fare here on supply. Both teams should have no problems. As you see, NBYTE actually take a little bit of time on this first stage. They're just setting up in this upper area. Pause does come out. As you can see, 3, 4, 5 players in this up area. And Iron's waiting. Iron has seen them. He's ready to pounce. You can see he's already aiming at Flop G's. He just change up the angle. He could get very fortunate with the grouping. Depends how he... if he gets a shot off in this sort of area, he manages to hit this area. He could get, I don't know, he could get a few. There's quite a few players around here. See what happens. Not sure what the pause is about.
Prepare to fight.
Here we go. He is indeed aiming in that sort of area. Maybe just a little bit to the right, he would get a big kill.
Yes.
Fight.
Oh, he's not going to be able to get that rifle off. As he does pick up one. Flop G's is taken down. And here comes the push from the allies. Dealt with though. There was 4 or 5 guys in the upper area, and they are going to pick up a couple of kills. Stonage picks up a double kill at quite long range, I think. He is going to get taken down by Sally. Big push coming in from NBYTE. They are going to be able to push into this lower area. Stray has dropped that dynamite down. The rotate does come down from the upper area. That rotate though, as you see 4 Axis players push down to save the day. I believe it was Squid who got in the frag. They probably would have got that defuse in, so not too big hype, but at the same time, oh, Stray's going to be able to stay alive here. Yeah, he's going to get caught out. He's going to get taken down just before the spawn time. He was pretty surprised he didn't get seen in the first place. As you see the NBYTE players now pushing up a little bit with that kill out from SICK6. They're going to be able to push into that low area. Panzer does come out from Cresty, taking one down. Stray taken down by a grenade as well. And the push comes into the low area. I think them NBYTE are going to have full control on this low area. As you see big frags coming out from Flop G's, double frag. And you know that the rifle can do big work on this map. We've seen Lightning do that in the past. As first stage on supply can really get opened up by that rifle grenade. As I think Cresty is in that lower area. He has the support of Fireball. They are both going to get taken down. And SICK6 again going to be able to push down into that lower area just to take it back over. Give themselves a bit of breathing room. Mines are going down. 4 players grouping in that low area. Got to be careful with that one. I don't think they've got the Panzer up. It does seem like Cresty's pretty much the only player on the ally team who likes to pick up that Panzer. As and get a big kill out comes. Maybe some team kills going to come in here with this artillery. They are going to kill out just in time. 5 players. And that artillery is actually going to give them quite a bit of cover on the ally players pushing in, but 2 quick NBYTE kills on the respawn. Panzer does come out from Blade. I tell a lie, it isn't just Cresty who likes that Panzer, it's Blade as well. As you see, Flop G is going to be able to push into this upper area. He is going to get taken down, but he's going to at least get Iron down. Any means necessary. 4 kills coming in very quickly from Matthias. He's not going to be able to pick up that 5th. I believe that was 4 kills. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice work from the Finnish player. As we see Cresty just lying in wait in this cave area. He's got Stray as the engineer. He's going to try and spam up on towards middle. Stray is going to get dealt with unceremoniously by that mine. No problem. Matthias again picking up a big triple kill.
Great shot.
As going to see Blade once more on this Panzer. Oh, he's not on a Panzer, he's on the MG. And he's just in that frustrating position. Just to try and take down the FOP on middle. He is going to be able to take him down. Gib does come in from Stray's grenade as well. He's going to be able to get on a bit of damage on Squid. He is going to get taken down by Twitty's MP40 from that lower area. Nice long range shot from Stonage. Isn't going to be able to take down Matthias. They may be able to push into this lower area. I can't see any artillery cover. As a couple of the players from the Axis have stayed alive. No mines are down either. As oh, they are. I can't see mines from allied eyes. Okay, that's good to know. As you see, Axis have got it fully mined up in that lower area, so allies have to be very careful. At the moment, Iron this first stage doing a really good job. Matthias in particular. A load of frags in. Switch it up. I'm gonna actually watch Matthias. Nice angle for that kill. He's gonna be able to pick up that double frag. He is gonna get gibbed out though, and there's sort of Twiddy and Sally left alone in the lower area for 10 seconds. And here's some push from Cave now. Twiddy is gonna get taken down. Sally has to deal with this. He isn't gonna kill out. The artillery is gonna give him a bit of support as well. As you see him shooting the guys on towards the upper area. Iron gets in that grenade kill as well, and again, NBYTE dealt with for another spawn. And at the moment, SICK6 holding on pretty strong. They're doing a really good job in just getting the crossfire in, and like I say, Matthias doing some great work. Sally just holding this position very well. Gets a headshot on towards Blade. There are mines as well all around the area, and the kill out does come from SICK6, but we're not really seeing any real progress from NBYTE, and it's just due to the huge spam and great cover work. The build up on middle, whoever that is, I believe it's going to be Squid. Oh, it's actually Toxic. Squid is the supporting medic. Toxic doing some brilliant artilleries. He's not really going for the kills. That's a really unselfish play, as he's just doing artilleries for the cover on the low area. As you see, I think another artillery came out, but they're going to be able to push through. 4 players making it into that low area. Cresty has been picked up. Stonage and Stray waiting for those revives. I think Stonage is going to be insta-gibbed out. But we're having some sound issues, or lagging, seemingly. And there is a little bit of a presence of NBYTE in the lower area. Iron is going quite aggressive on his respawn. Can't see the rest of the Axis players. Lots going down the other stairs. This is 2 and 2. Oh, two on each stairs. Okay, I'm not sure. Have they got one out for full? I can't see. Who am I missing? Squid. Squid's already in the middle area. How didn't I see him going across middle? As, I think the SICK6 guys will be able to take back lower. As you see, Cresty's going to get distracted by the revive, and it's all going to be on him. Flop G's. Fireball, if Fireball deals with this side, Fireball gets that 2-man. It's going to be hard. Matthias has been playing very well. So Mystic Merlin trying to work out what's going to happen. So we'll spectate Flop G's. He's in a really important position. I think Trick Jump have already been knocked out of the Reborn seeding tournament for 6-on-6. I think they've played 8 bits. No. Yeah, I think they played 8 bits in the upper bracket. And then I think they played Visual, or whatever their team name is, in the lower bracket. So here comes the unpause. Cresty is indeed back. He's going to get in that double revive, maybe triple. Really nice medic work from Cresty. And they're going to be able to take over this lower area a little bit. They need some more revives to come in. It is going to be Cresty getting taken down. No more medics in play for the allies. And that's that lower area pretty much cleaned out. It's going to be Flop G's by himself. But he's going to get taken down. And this is just going to allow the allies to push in for that next push. The artillery is trying to cover them, trying to give them a bit of support. Twiddy picks up that double frag in the lower area. Nice headshot from Iron. That's a brilliant headshot. As SICK6 managed to recover that lower stage. It took them a bit longer than they probably would have anticipated. You see some mines going down, and this should be NBYTE getting that plant in. That was Sally was playing very sneaky in that back area, just Oh, the stab comes in. Double stab from Squid. I don't know how he got a double stab as the defuse is going to come in. That double stab. Unbelievable. And I could see him getting one stab, but two. Not sure what's going on there. 7 minutes 45 seconds on the clock. And NBYTE don't look to be making too much progress here on supply. They need to change things up very, very soon. If they don't get the flag within the next minute, I would almost say that's going to probably be a full hold at that point. And right now it's looking really, really bad for them. On what is like a mix of a really good first stage defense by SICK6 and like even when they've lost it, they just managed to recover it really well. Matthias doing the 180/360 spins to get kills. I'm going to stick on Matthias for a little bit. He has been playing well here on supply. Big two-man panzer actually comes out from NBYTE, and they're going to be able to push into this lower area. They haven't even done anything with Matthias. 5 or 6 players for the SICK6 team are taken out. The flag has been grabbed. Brilliant play by Blade, and they're going to be able to spawn forward. And that is that minute I talked about. They picked up the flag in that minute. So this is it. This is their, I'd say, their one proper strong chance to try and get this done. They need to get the CP. They need to get main in the next 2 minutes. They need to be inside main with this truck by the 4-minute mark. If it hits 3 minutes and you haven't blown main, I would again say that's pretty much GG. And they've only themselves to blame. It took them so long to get that flag. They're just waiting for that dynamite to blow. They've got 2.5 minutes to plant main to really give themselves a good chance of just setting a time here on supply, making it so that if they manage to hold it off, they'd win the map. But look at that 6-6 Crossfire, just unbelievable. Iron and Sally both picking up double frags, and Squid and Twitty just chiming in with a frag apiece as well. Sally's going to continue his little spree. 4 kills for Sally. He's killing a lot of double frag again from Iron. And this is just annihilation from 6-6. Look at the console, that's disgusting. Stray, the only frag in between nearly, well, that's got to be 12 or so kills for 6-6. They're continuing with their frag spree. And NBYTE are just pushing so hard. They're just going all for the objective, but it's just running into this brick wall that is the 6-6 defense at the moment. They are starting to pick up a couple of frags. They have made some progress. The artillery on the main road is going to take down Stray there. The strike is going to come out. Blade's airstrike is going to take down Matthias. Yeah, obviously didn't predict that. It was pretty obvious that the change of direction, just due to the death of Blade there. So the CP is in allied hands. They need to get a Covey in position to get that destroyed, get the forward spawn in their hands. As I predict about another minute. They've got about another minute to plant. Plant is actually going down on main as I say that, but the engineer is going to get taken down, and that's just an early warning sign for 6-6. And maybe a plant going down on east as well. Big triple rifle grenade from Iron, and the command post has been destroyed, but they're pushing across, trying to take it back. As we're going to see Twitty push in. Cresty picks up that Sten kill, taken instantly down by Squid. I don't think they've got an engineer in that area, unfortunately, the 6-6 guys, so the allies will still be able to push across and get the forward spawn. But it seems they're trying to plow towards main. They should just give it up and get that forward spawn maybe, but it looks like Stray maybe sadly manages to pick up that double frag. And I think that's maybe two or three guys maybe for the NBYTE team out for full spawn, as I think Stonehenge has decided to pick up that engineer as well now, as he is indeed an engineer at this big rock. He is going to try and push towards main. It's not going to happen, and if they don't plant in the next 10 to 15 seconds, I think it's going to be pretty much GG. They have to go to main now. They can't go for the CP, as 3 kills come out for NBYTE. They need to pick up the revives. They are pushing towards the CP area. Lots of kills coming in. I think they're pushing through cave as well. Strike's going to come down from Blade. He's going to try and deal with some of the respawn. Toxic maybe going to get taken down by this. It's not going to happen. And I'm going to call this as a 6-6 full hold. And NBYTE, it must be so frustrating when you know you can get you can get a stage, but it takes you so long to do it, and it pretty much screws you over. Particularly that first stage. If you can't get that quick enough, the rest of the map is just it doesn't even count. It doesn't matter how good you are at attacking that backstage. It doesn't matter how good you are at moving the truck. It doesn't matter how good you are at any objective on the map. If you can't get that first stage quick enough, that's pretty much the end of it. As you're going to see Blade put down another airstrike. He is going to be able to pick up Squid this time. The plant has not gone down on main. This is going to be a full hold by 6-6. And now they're in the position where they know that if they attack, well, they're going to attack, but if they set any time on their attack, they're going to win the decider map. And they're going to go through to the upper bracket final where they'll face Rocket. They'll guarantee themselves a top 3 position in the seeding tournament, which will almost guarantee themselves a not having to play Rocket in the group stage. And I would say you normally would want that. You don't want to play another, what you would probably say, another great team. And I'd say there are 4 or 5 great teams, so you want to put yourself up in as high a position as possible in the seeding tournament. As we're going to see. Nice double frag coming out from Blade. He is going to be able to pick up the triple as well. And that's just keep himself warmed up for that defense, because they're going to have to mount a pretty good defense. We'll see how they go. They buckled under pressure when it came to Bremen. There was no defense in place for the NBYTE team. And Flamethrower. I didn't even know that. I honestly did not even know Flamethrower existed in ET. I've never seen it before. Unbelievable. I was like, what is this? The Flamethrower exists in ET. Good to know. And I played the game quite a bit. I didn't even know. I obviously never tried it out. Let's see. 6-6. Doing a great job on supply. They're going to pick up this full hold. And it's going to be in their hands to finish it off. Can they do it? Can they do it? They can sit any time. Iron picking up a triple kill. Double rifle grenade in that mix as well. And we're going to just check out the stats, the scores, and see how it goes. 6-6 strong for sure. They're looking very strong. 5,800, 5,800 damage coming out for Twiddy. 27 kills. Matthias 31 kills. He was playing really well on that first stage. Like, it does seem like he was just finishing a lot of players off, but he was getting 3-4 kills all the time, and that can really help. 4.2k damage coming in for him. Iron 4.6k damage, and top fragger of his team as well, 32 kills. Kind of what you expect with that early first stage dominance from the Allied team, from the Axis team, sorry. As we're going to look across to the Allied team, a fairly even spread of kills, to be honest. 15 to 20 kills for every single player, and as we can see, everyone pretty much in that 3 to 3.5k damage range. Stray just falling behind. He was playing that engineer role, which could be a bit more difficult. You are that target. If they see 4 guys, they're pretty much going to try and annihilate the engineer. So I'd say advantage 6-6. We'll see what NBYTE can do. This first stage is going to have to be decent. It's going to have to be 3 or 4 minutes. You have to have at least 2 or 3, 4 minutes on every single stage. They can't rely on that backstage to have like an up top defense for like 8 minutes. It can't get there for NBYTE. It's too risky. They can defend it, but you just don't want that situation. As you're going to see the early rifle grenades coming out from Flopgy's, not going to be able to pick up any frags. Flopgy's going to be able to push back onto middle. I'm going to see what else he has in his bag of tricks. As he's going to see a couple of guys maybe pushing up on that middle area, in the upper area even. He's going to try and ping one off again to deal with the respawn. It's not going to happen. Matthias Panzer did come out and take down Blade, and at the moment we're seeing Flopcheese not really hitting much with that rifle grenade, but to be fair, SICK6 aren't really doing much to get hit. They're just all sitting really far back, kind of like not even shooting, just hiding. They are making some progress into this lower area. Matthias has pushed through. He's going to get a lot of damage onto Flopcheese there, but NBYTE aren't going to be able to pick up a few frags on those stairwells and be able to take over the lower areas. Toxic actually picks up a double frag onto the middle area. They're picking up the Gibbs as well. Really nice work from Sally and Toxic on this middle area. And now they're pushing up for flag. Brilliant shot from Sally. He's going to get the headshot, and this is an amazing first push. It's going to be down to Stray. He has to get this kill. It's not going to happen for him. And that's a minute and 15-second flag grab pretty much for the allied players, and they're going to be able to get those plants down as well. They are really looking up for this. They want to get this map win in. They want to just win this game out. As you're going to see them pick up a suit as well. Rifle grenade does come in. Flopchee's going to deal with that big push there. As he's actually going to deal with a teammate as well. See you later, Blade. As I think they're going to back off. I think the suit is still in Matthias's hands. He is going to kill out now. That was just to distract the Axis a little bit. Open the door and make them look and just drag them out of position a little bit. Psychological play. As the push is going to come across from SICK6 now. Artillery is down on the road. Fireball, big RT comes down. There's going to be some more blasts any second. Flopchee's looking the wrong way, and he mistimes that grenade horribly and dives on it. I've got no idea what Flopchee's is doing there. I don't think he had much of a clue either. As we're going to see another artillery go down the road. It is going to be Blade this time. He has picked up one. As now they're going to be pushing across the top. The crossfire is pretty mean from the NBYTE guys, and this is the sort of, I would say, this is the sort of stage they can thrive in because their comms are good, their team play is good. Big double grenade comes out from Cresty. He's picked up 3 kills, and he's going to go quite aggressive, trying to pick up some more. But the next spawn is pretty horrible for them. They're going to be killing out as the next SICK6 team push is going to come across the top, and they've only got 2 guys at CP. The artillery needs to be absolutely amazing here. As you see them actually staying back because of that artillery. Really, really awesome stuff from NBYTE. As a push is actually coming through the cave. As SICK6 are taking over the CP area. Big kill comes out. I think that was from Stray taking down Iron there. As it's going to be a one-on-one at that CP area. Maybe not. Cresty does pick up a double frag. As NBYTE once more holding on. Nice grenade from Cresty. He knows there's a couple of players around here though. He's going to not last too much longer. He has taken down one. He has got a little bit of support. Fireball is inside the CP. Stonage on hand to Gib the engineer as well. And again, Axis have managed to retake the CP area. Stonage nearly takes down Toxic. You see Fireball just finish him off with just, I think, a single body shot. So that was really unfortunate from Stonage there. And it looks like, I think, Allies should have control of the CP now. As the last Axis player was taken down. Strikes are going to come out from the Axis team. Not going to be able to really do much. Only taken down one on that long area. The CP has been taken by the Allies. So it's in the Allied hands. They have got the forward spawn, and I'd say this is on course for SICK6 to get a decent map timing. They are going to plant down main instantly as well. No main defense from the NBYTE guys. They have been caught out trying to take back that CP. And at the moment it's not going to plan at all. As this isn't the LAN, this is just the seeding tournament. The LAN is next weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. But this is the seeding tournament to see where teams will be placed sort of in the groups and stuff. They're going to go for this defuse, and he's going to, yeah, that was that's smart from Flopcheese. Panzer is going to come out Toxic. Does take down one on the respawn. And it's again one of the bigger aimers. Blade. It's going to be a bit more for Fireball and Cresty to do, but they're both up to the task. As you can see, Mattis is bouncing remaining. Maybe able to take down Stray with this grenade. He is indeed, but Stray should get that revive. No problem for Stonage there. As at the moment, the next push for SICK6 may be able to push main a little bit. Mattis has made it onto the east side. Stray has been taken down. I'm not sure about what, I think that was Sally who took him down, but Sally just like decides, I'm going to just fall out of the east side. I'm not going to push through properly. Blade gets that double frag. And the truck has made it just inside main. Of course, you can't destroy the truck here or anything. So, just be able to keep moving it forward. There we go. Even just touching it just for a split second, you start to move forward just a bit. Toxic does bounce in with that Panzer in hand again. He's going to get killed and geared by Blade. Blade pretty much that lone gunman on the west side of the map. He is doing great work getting Gibbs in. We're going to see an arty going out on main again as well. Yeah, he should have done that maybe 2 or 3 seconds later just to give his team a little bit of cover on that respawn. Actually, it's not too bad. We should see the respawn of Axis make it in, no problem. As the plants are going to blow on. We've already blown on east, in fact, pushing through. Iron is going to get that revenge kill upon dying. And 8 minutes 25 seconds. This is a really good main defense, but you see it slightly getting opened up for the 6-6 guys. They're getting loads of frags. They haven't managed to get the truck forward though. Lots of frags in that spawn area. Fireball's going to pick up that double frag. And you see a couple of players, I believe, moving upstairs. And it's as if there was no comms there. Bit really poor from NBYTE. I expected better there. No! Fireballs just managed to take him down. Unbelievable. You saw him. I pretty much saw him pressing the button there, and he gets taken down. They need someone with a. They need a Covey to come up and blow this. I'm gonna see if that can happen. Big frag from Squid. He's gonna be able to push in and press the button as well. As Fireball actually got a double headshot. And Flopg's dives on his grenade once again. 7.5 minutes. This is going to be almost impossible to hold off for 7.5 minutes. A truck hold for this long. I don't think I've ever seen this sort of truck hold before. As we see, 6-6 moving the truck through. They're going to be able to get it past the back spawn into the back of East corner. Toxic picks up a double frag on that respawn. And it looks like it's going to be 6-6 going into the upper bracket final of the BT Reborn tournament. Seeding tournament, should I say. Which is going to guarantee them a top 3 position in the seeding tournament. Which should guarantee them a prime position in the group stage. As the truck rolls out through main. Really well played by 6-6. It was all set up by that full hold on their first half of the map, but their attack was pretty good, particularly at flag. And once they got CP, they just got main instantly. NBYTE were good in stages, but just that rarity of seeing them quite unorganised, it has to be said. Only a week to go. They need to maybe just fix a couple of small things, and we're going to just bring up the scores. As we're going to see 43 frags coming out for Sally and Matthias, 7k damage for Sally. Just 1 damage ahead was Twiddy with a 11 kill difference there. But that was really well played from 6-6. They definitely deserve that victory. And they're going to be taking this game with a 4-2 win. And they're going to move on, like I say, to the upper bracket final. Where they'll face Rocket.